here's your host, Norman Vaughan.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show that we were going to call Those You Have Missed, but we decided to use the boss's title and keep our jobs instead. Yes, it's a slightly different format, this series. There's me for a start, and 6 guests direct from the Egyptian room at the British Museum. Now,
I love my mummy.
all the money is going to charity, but more about that later. Let's first of all meet our guests, all appearing under duress and the threat of letters to the Inland Revenue. First of all, the effervescent, and I don't remember when he ever wasn't, William Franklin. From Brighton, but no rock star, Dora Bryan. Still buzzing round like a bee, Arthur Askey. And the team on my left, he travelled here on a pensioner's pass, the young Clive Dunn. And here's a lady whose assets are always up front, Barbara Windsor. And the man whose black tights are for Hamlet or Hamming, Max Wall.
What can you say?
So, let's get straight into the game. As I said, all played for charity and, of course, a little bit of fun. Now, the marks are there in front of me. That's the scoreboard. There's 1 point for each correct answer, and they can only be right or wrong. There's no doubtfuls or half points. So off we go. Now, the first clip is for Dora Bryan's team. And this is where we join 2 well-known landlords who, with the help of a well-meaning friend, are trying to install a piano in their upstairs tenant's flat.
Swing it forward a bit, Jerry. I think it's high enough.
Forward? Forward. Which one's forward?
Well, don't you know?
Of course I do. One of these 2. Eeny, meeny, miny. Well, it's either going to go forwards or backwards, isn't it? What else can it do?
Well, there's one good thing about it, George. You won't have to bother getting your brakes fixed now.
Now, that was a clip, of course, from Man About the House. Tell me, this is Dora's team, what were the character names of the landlord and landlady?
George and Mildred.
Absolutely correct. That's 1 point for Dora's team. Now, tell me, what was the name of the character played by Richard O'Sullivan? Just his Christian name only. That's all you need.
Oh, come on, Arthur.
Oh,
you know.
of course. Oh, dear. Any fool knows.
Who is it?
You know.
Fred.
No.
No.
Nobody knows?
No.
Oh, come on, Bill, you know.
Jim?
No. Sorry, I have to pass that one. Next question.
What was it? For our own satisfaction.
For your satisfaction, his name was Robin.
Ah, Robin.
Oh,
is
yes, of course.
He's got a series now, Robin's
He had a red
Yes.
Yes.
Now, who shared the flat at George and Mildred's house with Robin? I don't need their names. Who shared the flat?
The 2 girls.
2 girls. Right,
The 2
correct.
girls.
Correct, that's
Do
absolutely
you want
correct.
their names?
No, don't need their names. What are their names?
Elsie and Dolly.
I like the phone numbers.
It was the talk of ditchling.
What was the name of the man operating the crane?
Roy Kinnear.
Roy Kinnear, absolutely right. Right, that's 3 points for your team. Very good.
I
Now-
feel sorry for you lot over there.
I know.
Now it's a clip for Barbara's team, and it's party time, or at least it's supposed to be, as we join 2 young gentlemen taking their mother out for a birthday dinner. The trouble is, some of the money's been borrowed from the savings box and not returned.
Everything's gone up since last year. What? I know. Do you think we'll have enough? Oh, she has wine.
Is there something the matter, boys?
Oh, no, nothing, Mum. We're just choosing.
Well, I'm having what I had last year. The spaghetti bolognese, yes.
Where's that?
There.
Crikey!
I know, it's double.
Are we gonna make it?
Hang on. Not if you have spaghetti.
Why shouldn't I have spaghetti?
I tell you what, if we ask for 2 spaghettis and 1 sauce.
How much is the bread?
If you hadn't have dug into the MBB box...
It was only a loan.
Yeah, but you forgot to pay it back.
Boys!
Oh, yes, sorry, Mum. We're still choosing.
Yeah, well, I've chosen again.
Something else?
Yes, I'm going to have the grilled prawns.
Listen, you pretend to feel sick and go home.
OK, Barbara, tell me, what was the name of that series?
And Mother Makes Three.
Absolutely correct. Now, the second question is, who was Mother?
She's a friend, she's a friend. Oh, Wendy.
Wendy?
Yeah, Wendy Craig.
Wendy Craig, absolutely correct. Now, question number 3 is a bit more complicated. Before this series, Wendy Craig played a dizzy mum in a BBC series. What was that called?
And her mother makes
no.
5.
No, Josie! No.
Well, I gotta laugh.
Well, that wasn't BBC.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Oh.
What was it called? Anybody know?
No, no.
It's called Not in Front of the Children.
Oh,
OK,
of
so I
course.
can't give
Go
you that.
back to
Can't give you
sleep,
that.
Oh,
OK.
I used to know
Can't
that.
give you that. I used to know. Now, this is question number 4. Question number 4 is, what did the ITV recital change to when Wendy Craig acquired a husband and stepdaughter?
That's it. The ones you said.
And her mother came too.
Mother Makes 5!
I'm going to give him that. I'm going to give him that.
Oh, he wants to get along.
I'm giving him that. I'm giving him that.
It's fine.
So that we're even now. We've both got 3. 3 for Dora, 3 for Barbara. OK. Now, this is a photograph round. You're going to see some photographs, and this time you can use your buzzer. And the first photograph is Boris Karloff. Now, there you see Boris Karloff. What I want to know is he played the part of Colonel March of Scotland Yard in this 1955 series. What was the name of the department that he worked for? Who's that?
The Department of Queer Complaints.
Absolutely correct. That's 1 point for Dora's team.
Very
Very good, very good. Queer complaint.
good.
Now, this detective has a dirty raincoat, a beaten-up car, he smokes a cigar. What's his name? Hello?
Columbo.
Who pressed the buzzer?
I did.
You did.
I got the light, you see.
Barbara's got the light.
You see.
So what?
Well, shall we share it then? Peter Falk.
OK, you can have a
One
mark
each.
each.
Can we
then.
have,
You can have a mark each. I'll give you a mark each. This is Jean Morton. This is Jean Morton, actually. And she's got 2 cuddly bears. What were they called? What were the name of those cuddly bears?
Dinky and Dirty. No.
No.
No, I've no idea.
Something like that.
You don't know?
Tinker and Tanker.
Absolutely right. Tinker and Tucker. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Oh, very good.
We call it my second name.
There's another photograph coming up now.
Yes.
John Hurt played the part of Quentin Crisp. What was the name of the drama documentary?
Naked Civil Servant.
Naked Civil Servant. Absolutely correct. There we go. Now the scores stand now at Dora's team have got 6, Barbara's team have got 5.
Oh.
Up to now. Now here's a photograph coming up. She plays the part of a commissioner's wife. What was the name? Whose wife?
You know, Macmillan and Son.
Oh, yes.
No, Macmillan and Wife.
Macmillan and wife, correct.
But what was the name of the film star? Go on, you would know.
Frank Sinatra's daughter.
You don't need it.
Oh.
The correct answer is Macmillan. That's the correct answer. You got a point for that, OK?
Yeah.
So that's brought the scores. We got the scores are now absolutely even. 6 for Dora's team, 6 for Barbara's team. Now, keep your fingers on your buzzers, teams. Keep your fingers on your buzzers, because it's still a free-for-all. This time we show you another clip. This is part of the first episode of a London weekend television serial about 2 men and a girl on the run in occupied France. Now, a resistance telegraphist called Robespierre decides to lead the Germans away from them by breaking the radio silence.
Why did he do it? Why? Far, far better thing again. Only for real. One man left to go. What's the form? You drive. Nina on the back floor. Hell for leather and I cope.
Bit nasty that. We used to do that to always pump over the golden shot. So now, this is a buzzer round. What was the title of that series created by Rex Firkin? OK, Dora?
Manhunt.
Now...
And that was a motor car.
This is still a buzzer. This is still a buzzer. Now, name one of the 3 runaways. Barbara?
Sid Heyman.
Absolutely correct. That's another point for Barbara's team, right? Now, this is very important. Question number 3. One of the 3 had memorised all the local resistance names and had to be got back to England at all costs. Who was it?
Nina.
Nina, absolutely correct. That's another point. That's 8. We've got 8. We've got 8. Now, the wife of the dead telegraphist in that clip was played by a lady we've already seen earlier in today's show, usually looking much more glamorous. Who was she? Eutha Joyce, absolutely correct. So you've got... That's another point for Dora's team. So it stands at the moment. Barbara's team have got 8 and Dora's team have got 8. Very nice. And remember that both teams are playing for charity money. We've got to leave you now for about 2 minutes, and we hope that William Franklin will pour out some of that you-know-what. Bye-bye for now. See you soon. Thank you. Welcome back to those wonderful TV times, and a reminder that we left you with Dora's team with 8 points and Barbara's team with 8 points. We're going to have another go now, which puts one team... They're both equal now. They're both equal, yes. Now, we're going to have more questions to answer, and we're going to show more clips of film. Now, this clip of film coming up now is actually for Dora's team again, right? Dora's team. It's out with the hairnets, on with the clogs, as we trot down a very famous street and call in on some locals, beginning with a lady with something to celebrate. Clue, Coronation Street.
What do you want for your dinners?
Oh. She has been talking about her first dinner in England for the last 3 months.
Well, what is it? Come on. Chips. I better get my chip pan on, haven't
No,
I?
chips from round the corner.
You mean chip shop chips?
Yeah.
Oh, well, where's me... Oh, I've got it on hammer.
Look, I'll go for chips.
No, you won't. We stopped every 2 minutes down the road by people wanted to shake hands. I'll go. They'll have you on rums in the rovers before you know where they are. Shan't be long, love.
Hey, I thought it was woman's work that was never done.
That, my lad, is an adage of the past. Yes, and the fella that thought that one up didn't realise that one day we'd all have to take hand at flicking the duster. What are you looking so pleased about?
Oh, do I look pleased?
The understatement of the day. You look like the cat that swallowed the canary.
Oh, it's us with the honest faces, you know. We can't hide a thing.
Oh, what is it that's booked you up, then?
Well, I'll let you into a little secret, you see. I've just been on the telephone and I've dropped dead lucky. Mind you, I won't say I haven't been angling for it for a bit, because I have.
Oh, what have you done?
I've landed a stall on the market.
Oh, what are you going to sell?
Everything. In fact, I'll go as far as to say, Mr. Walker, if ever you need such a thing as a live elephant, I'll get you one at 48 hours' notice.
Right now, this is the Dora's team. This is the first question. What was the special occasion that inspired Elsie and her friends to send out for fish and chips? Arthur.
If my memory serves me right, and serves me right if it does, it was Elsie's daughter had come back from Canada.
Absolutely correct.
Is that right?
That's absolutely correct.
How incredible.
Actually,
you got 4 pounds of the fish.
Actually, Arthur, you didn't need your buzzer that time, but never mind, doesn't matter. You didn't
Well, I
need
thought
your
I'd give it a
No,
name,
all right.
you know.
What was the name of the young man talking to Jack Walker in the Rovers?
Kenneth Coates.
Absolutely correct. That's another one. Kenneth Coates, what part did he play? What part did he play? What was the character name?
I don't know about that.
Doesn't
Maybe
matter.
you
It was
do.
Jed.
I know Dora does know, but she's keeping
I
it to herself.
don't. I honestly don't. I can't remember the name of the character.
Tell me something. The question number
Sonny
3
Jim.
is... No, who did Jed live with in Coronation Street?
Barbara
Minnie
Castle.
Caldwell.
Minnie Caldwell, correct. That's another
It was
one.
Barbara
Arthur,
Castle.
another
I
one.
could have sworn.
And when I say he lived with her, I mean
You
it
mean
in the nicest
in the
way.
nicest
He lodged
way.
with
He
her.
lodged with
He
her.
lodged with
It's
her.
people
Now-
like you get it talked about.
Question number 4. What was Minnie's pet name for Jed?
That was Sonny Jim.
That was
yes,
Sonny
I knew
Jim,
somewhere.
correct.
He used to be on the...
So we
fourth packet when I was
We
a
now
child.
have a situation where Dora's team have got 12 points, Barbara's got 8. But we've got another clip coming up for Barbara. Now, this is, going to meet now a popular comedian who made a series of 6 mythical confessions for Thames Television from his even more mythical past. We discover him now on a blind date, and when you see him, you'll understand why.
Where can we place you? I think this will contain you. Won't you sit down? That's right. Do ensconce yourself by all means. There we are. Now, tell me, what can I get you anything? A bowl of cornflakes, perhaps? Mug of cocoa?
No, I won't take anything at the moment, thank you.
Oh, yes. Well, the night is young, isn't it? What do you think of the political situation?
Yes. Yes. Do you want sex now or later?
All right, Barbara's team. What was the title of that series?
Howard's Confession.
Absolutely correct.
Right.
That's a point, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the next question is...
Thank you. What? Thank you.
The next question is, who was the lady on the blind date?
Joan Sims.
Joan Sims, correct. Yes. Now, question number 3 is, what Roman town did Frankie Howard once live it up in?
Oh, Pompey.
Pompeii.
Correct. That's
Sorry,
correct. Another one?
Pompey.
Now, Frankie Howard, this is question number 4. Now, Frankie Howard used to have a lady musician on stage with him who was always chilly. Yeah. What musical instrument did she play?
Piano.
Piano, correct. Okay. Very good. Now, we've got a situation now. Both teams have got 12 points. Now, here we're coming up to 2 news items from Pathy News. Now you can use your buzzers on this one. Both of them are out of this world, and the years are 62 and 1969. They're the years, so watch closely. One is 62 and one is 69. You can use your buzzer.
And the post office engineers were on the threshold of completing an historic experiment. The first picture received was a poor one, but faults at the Cornwall end were quickly righted, and then the face of Frederick R. Capel was clearly seen. He is chairman of the American Telephone Company. Captain Booth and his team were happy men.
Now, this is a buzzer round. When you hear the question, give me a buzz. Now, this is the first question. In the first part of that newsreel, a rocket was launched. What did it contain?
Telstar.
Telstar, absolutely correct. Very good. Round of applause for that. That's William Franklin. Now, question number 2 is, where was the rocket launched from? Remember, it was 1962. Press your buzzer.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Cape Kennedy.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Were you?
You're a rotten man.
You sure?
Well, no, but she's buzz.
It's wrong. It's wrong because it was Cape Canaveral. Cape Canaveral. Shall I give them that?
You know what for? Because you said 62.
It was Cape Canaveral in 62.
I believe you know.
It was changed to Cape Kennedy later. I know, because I got it written here. Right. I'm very knowledgeable. Question number 3 is, where were Telstar's pictures received in Britain before being passed on to ITV or BBC studios? Where were they received in Britain?
Southampton.
Yes?
Well, Cornwall suggests
Yes?
Goonhilly Down.
Absolutely, Goonhilly Down. Very good, William. Very good. Oh. No, that's very good. I'll tell you, I didn't think anybody would get that. That's
We
very
haven't
difficult.
got an intellectual on our
No,
team.
it's
So
very...
sorry about that, you know.
You got some great comedians. Now, question number 4. In the second part of that film, which was actually shot by one of the men inside the capsule, what great event was taking place? Arthur?
The first walk on the moon.
Absolutely correct, Mark. That's very good. Now, we've got a situation now. Dora's team got 15 points and Barbara's team got 12. Okay? And now we come to our final programme extract. Don't forget, these are our final questions, and you can have your fingers on your buzzers. You're going to see another clip of a film now, and I'll tell you what this clip is. We're going to roll off to the wild and woolly west, and someone's cooking up a bit of a conflict between the trail boss and an Oriental gent called Ha Chong. Oh, bless you.
Why don't you stay out of my way and stop that infernal yapping?
Our Congress was sorry he forget he talking the language of his home. You do not understand.
I don't have to understand your language to know that you're trying to drag me off the wagon train.
Not you. Only savages with strange skin.
Yeah, if I was you, I'd be scared too. Because if there's any Indians out there, there's nothing they'd like better to have that pigtail of yours hanging from a lance.
I don't know that would also praise Mr. Rooster. I'm much sorry he make you angry.
I'll bet. You've done everything you could since you've been on this wagon train to make a jackass out of me in front of Mr. Chris and Bill. And now that infernal wailing and that darn gong.
I'm just trying to help. It's secret weapon to drive off Indian savages.
Now, that's an easy one, folks. Wait for it with the buzzer. What was the title of that film series? Barbara Windsor?
Wagon Train.
Wagon Train, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Now, question number 2. Who was the original wagon master of that series? Barbara?
Ward Bond.
Correct, absolutely correct, Barbara.
Oh, yeah.
Click on the drawer.
Sorry.
Very good, very good. Now, question number 3. This could be difficult. What was the name of the wagon master in the clip we just saw? Barbara again.
John McIntyre.
John McIntyre. That's fantastic. Oh, get a round of applause. Very good.
I like that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a fantastic situation. Very unusual. Both teams have got 15 marks. So I'm going to ask one more question. This could decide it. Listen carefully, folks. I'm going to read it out. Now, listen. You've got to press your buzzer when you know the answer. The wagon train was making regular cross-country trips with different settlers. What was its final destination? Max Wall, what was it?
San Francisco.
Fantastic! Fantastic. That's lovely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the sound of the gong tells us that's the end of the series. We've reached the end of the thing, and Max Wall, Dora Bryan's team got 15, Barbara Windsor's team have got 16. Now, what it is the money goes to charity, and what we do is this, we arrive at the points by this. We double the amount of marks, 16, making 32, right? We add a naught, making it 320, and £320 goes to charity. Now, Barbara, would you like to tell us who are the lucky charity?
Oh, yes, it's for ASBAH, Association for Spinal Bifida and Hydrocephalus.
They're receiving £320 mark. That's very nice. Well, on that happy note we leave, and it's goodbye from the winning team, Clive, Dunn, Barbara Windsor, Max Wall. And it's goodbye from the gallant losers, William Franklin, Dora Bryan and Arthur Askey. Bye-bye, folks. So it's goodbye from me and goodbye from them. We'll see you all again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.